Good evening, my friends. Myself, Ratan Gangwar, will speak to you the reason behind why do we lose in the market on long run because of maximum loss we have in our life into the market is notional loss. Now, what is notional loss? Notional loss means opportunity you lost and you are carrying on your investment into the markets and your loss day by day becoming greater, and ultimately you, without booking loss sometime, or you book your loss and then you start searching for another stock. Friends, I can say you the 100 stock event where you don't need to worry. Just you have to check every quarter to quarter the improvements, but that will not yield you much benefit. Apart from those novice, if they want to have little bit more investment into the market on long term, and they must obviously, it is true, they must have the greater return than the bank rates and probably an other rate. But I will not suggest that type of investment. I also have such type of investment, but not all of my fund. Some fund I invested like that only. Presently, I have spoken last time to MNCs in our farms meet, and those MNCs are such type of investment. Today, I will say the truth of my life, where my total loss till now is 53,000. Obviously, I had a little bit profit into Aptech Limited. These are the stock which I am having into my portfolio, and they are not being traded. I was knowing going to stop trading, going to stop trading, going to stop trading, going to stop trading. Unfortunately, this was my first investment in my life. Nano Flotil, Calcutta-based Flotil company. Flotil is still there, and they are having profits, or might not have profits, but it is there. They never sent any annual report. They never communicate. They never even do not have the shareholder registers. I know very well. But what SEBIs and all they are doing? It is being run over there. Now, this is the flotel. Flotel is one like small ship where you have certain numbers of rooms, sometimes occupied by some visitors in Calcutta, as well as some conference and all rooms there, and they are also delivering foods. So, certain food business and all other business, but promoters and the management person, they are enjoying. This is not listed. This was listed earlier only on Calcutta Stock Exchange. I had 10 rupees 400 shares, 4,000 I invested. Maximum it went to 12 rupees on listing, and then it dropped to single rupees, and ultimately it was delisted. So my maximum loss was 4,800 over there in my first investment. Next, I will say the Aptech. I had 500 quantity at 37. At 50, I sold only 100. And 400 I carried forward. And lastly, like I was 213 or something, 220. So the person who invested at the high price had a 400 shares. Obviously 400 shares. This should reduce 400 into 230. That should be that person's loss amount. I have mistaken. Yes, no, it is 85,200. It should be 85,200. So it will reduce by 8,000 minus 85. It is reduced by 17. It should be 17. 17 around. 17 lakhs. So maximum loss myself had this much. Obviously, I had a profit of 1300. Maximum loss this much, I had a loss of this much, notional loss for carrying forward. If you deduct 1300, it will reduce by 1300. Now, doctor, that's all. Life high was 800 or 800 plus. This is the reality, all related to the markets. I had 1000. The person who invested 1000 equity 800 have a loss now 8000 on waiting till now. Delisted, not paying credit, under liquidations. I had invested only at 13. I thought this was like 7, 8 years, 10 years back. 13 rupees. 13 rupees I invested this much, it's lost. Tulip Telecom at 11 rupees, 700 share. 1000 shares, I lost 11,000. It went up to 700 plus. I don't remember exactly. The person who invested 1000 answer. Till now, maximum loss is this much. Balloon shipping 52,000 share I had invested 13, so my 13,000 loss. The person who invested at maximum price had a loss of 52,000. Manor Hotel similarly, so maximum loss could have been happened for persons who invested this much quantity at maximum price, 17 lakhs something, 17 to 18 lakhs. In fact, I invested at lesser price. I have 53,200 my notional loss. So we have to understand the notional loss. Notional loss, opportunity loss. This 53,000. Again, if I had, then I would have invested into stock at yearly return of 20, 30, 40%. Then this could be added into my total wealth in the market. Now, some of my friends nowadays they are asking me regarding Morepen Lab. Sir, what should we do? Morepen Lab, we should continue to hold or we should sell it, book the profits. One question in my mind is coming. Even I don't know. If I know everything, then it could be. Once I predicted it will go up, it will cross 3 digit. Might cross also life high like 231. One time I had that idea. I had a great investment into that stock. Lakhs of shares I held into the company. But for any reason, I exceeded in profit, obviously around 30. I shifted into IDFC Bank. Now the market has gone up. Market P is high. So ultimately I sold off that also. In my portfolio nowadays, these are idle stock, idle money are there. Apart from this, I have 3, 4, 5 stock into my portfolio. Out of that, only 2 stock I am holding and continuously adding, and rest of the stock I am obviously trading because market is at higher level. Friends, Morepen Lab you are holding good because I know those person asking me, they had also investment along with me at 13 rupees, 14 rupees, 20 rupees. They sold out, again it came down. They had reinvested, they are earning money. In the market, one thing you have to understand, you have to encash money, because after 37, 50 rupees, I could have sold all 400 days, 20,000 here, 20,000. It was to reduce my loss. That's all. 13 rupees, it went to 26 rupees. I could have doubled my investment, so reduced. Tulip Telecom, after 11 rupees, went to 17 rupees. I could have enjoyed. Balloon shipping, 13 rupees, it went to 18 rupees something. I could have. Manor 10, 20, 12 rupees. I could have sold that time. But really speaking, we don't know everything. For Morepen Lab, especially saying everything possible because fund has come and management they are very much confident. So it might go up to new high 70, 76, 80. But remember, every profit cannot be taken by a single person. Profit to be distributed between the persons, between the investors. Every time I learn what we learn, it's not possible in the market. It's possible. So everything I could have done in my life. Good night, my friends. Take the profit at home. At least some portions, rest you hold because everything looks good into Morepen. But remember, market is going up. Good night. Market is volatile. Market might take good corrections.